Well, MP has made it clear that scoring is an emphasis for him right now. He's looking to be more assertive offensively.
And when you have a player like MP make a statement like this, it sends a message to the rest of the team. It's him telling his teammates, give me the ball and let me do my thing. All eyes are going to be on MP, and he might be drawing some extra double teams too. A lot of teams want to prove MP wrong.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Duran out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Jenkins in at the shooting guard position. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He dropped 48 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Allie, great info there. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Cunningham after New York picked up the three with their last shot. And here's Butler outside. Towns with a rebound.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Butler. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer. Butler's got 5.
Butler stroking it nicely. Good touch from outside the arc.
Knicks trail by 8. Now here's Clark. Jacks up a 3. Jenkins with a rebound.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some. Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
MP outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to MP. This one for 3. New York again can't hit. Cunningham outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Detroit Pistons finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting. Changes here for New York. MP's checked in for Marshall, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Kuller. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Detroit. Jenkins comes in for Hayes. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side, so when they screen you, you get no help.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with MP. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
To the inside. The 3 is up. Detroit with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Last time they met in Detroit.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Outside Butler. Detroit moving the ball around. To the middle. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
He had 2 first-quarter threes and now just added another.
MP, the pass to Wallace. From deep, MP. MP making the long-range connection.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Count it. Good. Cunningham's got 21.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Over to the left wing. Brunson finds MP. Again, MP missing. The Pistons lead by 4. Cunningham with the ball. Towns covering. They get it back. Pass to Jenkins. Lets it go from deep. And Detroit another 3.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
New York has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Takes a 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And for New York, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. MP, the pass to Wallace. From deep, MP. The shot that time not on target.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Pass to Jenkins. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. 29 seconds left in the second. From deep, MP. MP responds with the 3.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Wallace outside. And here's MP from outside. Samuels pulls it in. Samuels got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3, Allen. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Ooh, that's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. Back after this.
As a resident dunk contest expert, I can tell you, these are the names you want in the dunk contest, guys. Don't come at me with who isn't making the cut.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Detroit Pistons. And that is going to do it.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Setting the floor for Detroit. They've got Jalen Duren. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Cunningham, and it's Jenkins in at the shooting guard position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you guys.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Nails it from 3. MP's got 21.
There was fire in MP's eyes when he let that shot go. And you knew when it left his hands, it was good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it. and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved. And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
MP finds Towns. And here's MP from outside. And Cunningham pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Kept alive. Robinson Earl. And here's Butler outside. That shot missing.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
A nice shot by MP.
You can certainly see the potential that MP has working inside the paint like that.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
First and three-point field goal percentage, and they clinch the top spot when it comes to protecting the ball. Fewest turnovers per game in the league. No one keeps the ball locked up tight like these guys.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Wallace, he's checked in for New York. Back to MP. Three-pointer. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Cunningham. And again, the Pistons missing.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Here's MP. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 16. Down low. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Wallace outside. Here's MP. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Jenkins. Covered by MP. Jenkins' shot is good. Jenkins has got 16 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And some changes here for New York. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Marshall comes in for Clark. Kolek comes in for Brunson. Detroit also making some changes. Freeman comes in for Robinson Earl. And it's Allen in for Jimmy Butler. To the wing on the left. And here's MP from outside. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Freeman misses. And so MP will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pulls up. Jenkins with a rebound.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Beyond the arc. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. New York again can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Inside. And there's Ayton on the assist by MP. And that's now 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, that is good offense, unselfish play.
And so it's Detroit sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed.
Checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Kolek. Robinson Earl's checked in for Detroit. They've got Najee Marshall. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's MP, and it's Brunson in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. New New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. MP, the pass to Brunson. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Allen on the wing. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
From deep, MP. And again, New York with the triple.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
The Pistons lead by 20. Cunningham outside. That one doesn't drop. And some solid defense from Towns. MP finds Ayton. From deep, MP. The Pistons clear it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. To the paint. Here's Robinson Earl. Excellent D there from Marshall.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
MP outside. Money from 3.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So for the Knicks, Clark comes in for Ayton, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Marshall. Detroit also making some changes. Duren, he's checked in for Samuels. Jimmy Butler comes in for Allen. Jenkins comes in for Hayes. Knicks trail by 17. Now Bridges jacks up a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. From deep. Oh, the shot is off.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pistons.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
Yeah, they salvaged a little pride here tonight. You got to come away with at least one win against a conference opponent each year.
Would have been a tough pill to swallow if they hadn't pulled it out.
63.
Here's Jenkins. Butler outside. Clark on the double. Now Butler. 5 to shoot. Cunningham. Rebounded by Towns. And here's New York now. They're on a 14-5 run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP. He's off from 3. And here's Cunningham.
Okay, we lost the fucking game, but we will come back.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. They have to...
All right, MP, you're always locked in, but seeing a little something extra tonight.
to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Don't forget, Bulls fans, we still have tickets available.
Coming right up. Here we are over halfway through the season right now, Stan, and these teams have certainly come a long way to this point.
Well, Kevin, every season is a journey, and you have to applaud the work ethic of these guys to keep competing even as the wear and tear of the season adds up.
And you know, with MP, he doesn't hide the fact that he's out to inflict maximum damage at the offensive end of the floor.
He hasn't quite backed up his words yet, but with MP, I imagine that'll only fuel his fire. And don't be surprised if he goes off tonight. You don't want to be the guy defending MP when he's got a point to prove.
So the New York starting five. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with MP. And it's Towns in at the center position. Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Well, I spoke to MP before the game. He told me he was very aware of the defensive challenge in front of him, but feels like these are the types of games that bring out the best in him, saying he's focused on turning in a dominant scoring performance. Guys, he sounded confident.
And when he's dominant, watch out. He's going right at him. That's his mentality. Hey, thanks.
Well, just look at the numbers for Towns. He's been amongst the league leaders in offensive rebounds a few times.
Ivy, no one around him. Buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as anyone.
MP passes to Hart. A three from MP. Another miss by MP.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Ivy with the bucket.
Well, a bigger guard at 6'4", and Ivy has serious hops. Those two things help him inside.
Now, here's MP. Coming off 31 points last game. Towns, and the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got 7.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Here's Kuminga. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. A shot by Stewart with no one around. Connects from three-point range.
Hey, if Stewart's hitting that offense takes on a whole different look.
He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Josh Hart. And here's Brunson outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
And the shot goes down.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Back to MP. No good on the three.
Yeah, he's really off. He needs to stop forcing things and move that ball.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
MP finds Brunson. A three from MP. Chicago grabs the miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Stewart, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Good to see Stewart playing with aggression. This is how he attracts contact.
Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. they're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. MP is second.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, all of these guys can carry your team offensively over long stretches.
Now, here's MP. Still scoreless.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And stolen by Ayton. MP with it. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by MP.
Well, there's a reason Ayton has a high field goal percentage every year. He typically takes shots he knows he can make.
Here's White. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's...
Substitution on the court.
MP kicks to Ayton. The three from MP. MP's good from way out there.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
At the guards, it's Giddey at the one with White at the two. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Asenge in at the four slot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Ayton dishes to MP. Brunson the pass to MP. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Asenge, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
MP, no good. The Bulls leading. Over in the corner, White. Here's Wilcox. That three off the mark. And so, MP will bring it up for the New York Knicks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen. And boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And here's MP for three. Another miss by MP.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
And over time, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or great without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
The tray. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the focus was to get stopped. All game, they were right up on shooting, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Stewart checked in for the Bulls. Jaden Ivey comes in for White. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in for Wallace.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's Ivey. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And here's MP for three. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 9.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Brunson outside. MP from deep three-point land. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Chicago has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Ivey kicks to Giddey. Ivey passes to Giddey. Offline with his three. Brunson, right side. He gets it up. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he cuts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Knicks finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Well, any impression, you knuckleheads?
Yeah, I can do a few. My best is probably...
Shaq. He meant impressions of the standing, not like...
And shifting focus back to our game, the Knicks are right in the thick of it.
Once they gain position underneath...
And that'll do it for halftime.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And New York looking at who they've got. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. MP out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Toronto got the job done. He contributed 31 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. They look like a team on a mission. No one wants to play these guys right now. Back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight. They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Now that was an impressive display of ball control. Giddey is crafty at creating separation.
Hart, that's good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Outside, Kuminga. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New York leading by 8. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. MP, no good.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Now here's Giddey. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And the shot goes in. Stewart's got 7 points.
Well, this is the kind of stuff Stewart needs to continue working on. He's got some touch from the mid-range, but I think it can get better.
And the 3 ball is good. And the Knicks lead by 9.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D.
Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Ayton, he's checked in for the Knicks. Wallace comes in for Mikal Bridges. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development program showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to White, launches it, bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
MP from deep three-point land. Here's Ayton, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Ivy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Bring it up for MP, a three.
Nice looking three ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead has got back down to 8 points. They needed that one from Ivy.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Another miss by MP. Chicago's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Ivy with the bucket.
Well, it's been a big night for Ivy. Such an explosive player. He can just out-athlete the guy who is guarding him.
And he comes up with the deuce. Towns has got 14 points for the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
There's the triple. Tries to save it. And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're three. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
The fourth quarter is here, and we need you.
Bulls making a change here. Stewart. Checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. MP's checked in for Marshall. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Wallace. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. Bulls trail by 13. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Carlton Carrington. White is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Asenge in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep. Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why their lead
cleared away by Ayton.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP. Oh, the bomb from deep will go right down.
Well, what impresses me is MP's focus. He's not just throwing it up from way out there.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. 17-point lead, their biggest. Down he goes for 3.
And we normally see Ivy shoot threes from up top, but no question he can be effective from the corner.
Here's Hunt. From outside, cleared away by Stewart. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. Ivy, it's good!
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes that.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now Towns. Lets loose a 3. Can't get it to go.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with a 3 of his own.
It's Ivy. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Towns. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Now MP. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Now Kuminga. Stewart outside. And the three misses.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for New York.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for MP.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
The three is off. And so here is Chicago. It's a 13-point game. Three, good.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
MP, the response triple, answers back.
For three.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win,
MP, you managed to lead your team to the win tonight despite the focus of a lot of attention from the opposing defense. How do you deal with the extra attention?
Look, when you're the top threat on the floor like I am, the other team is going to send their best players at you. That's going to happen every night. I know I have to perform in spite of it. That's my job. I'm fine with it.
Oh, very good, MP. Thank you so much.
Tomorrow, everyone.
Kevin, back
Tomorrow,
to you.
can get fucking luck on Netflix and YouTube. And comment down below if you watch it on Netflix or YouTube.
we'll see you next time.
Look, MP, they love you, okay? They said engagement's been through the roof since you started shouting them out, but now they just, they need a little more.
Look, being the #1 option is not for everyone.
MP's about to tear it up.
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball. And how much do coaches adjust their plans when facing back-to-back games?
I think, B.A., that really depends on your team and obviously the opponents you're playing against. Rotations can be modified if need be. You're looking at certain matchup situations. What's the type of team you're playing on the back end?
And one of the ongoing storylines for MP this season, he's made it known that he is extremely focused on making a statement with his offense.
And you have to appreciate MP's determination to put up points and earn W's. He's been vocal about it because that helps keep him accountable. When you say it out loud these days, everyone hears it, so you have to live up to it.
Now, New York starting 5. MP is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the center position. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
There's the drive, and he jams it home with authority.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. No surprise that MP will be competing in the All-Star game for the 3rd time.
Well, when you look at the cream of the crop in this league, MP certainly rises to the top. He's one of our best performers and personalities. The fans just love going to see him play. Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Brunson. Back to MP. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. MP's got 6.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
MP shot is off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Back to Cunningham. Off the mark there with a 3. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Brunson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare. Free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets was just insanity. He finished with 47 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Great report there, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
No coverage that time. Maxey's got 6.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Smith, he's checked in for the Sixers. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Ayton, he's checked in for Towns. Clark comes in for Hart. Dale Bridges checked in for Anunoby. Kolek comes in for Brunson.
Yo, I get it. That was unfortunate from my teammate slams the ball down when you did that. God.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Pass to Edgecombe from behind the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Kolek. A deep 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's MP. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go from deep. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Smith no good. Knicks leading by 3. MP finds Bridges. Now here's Clark. From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP. Here's Mobo. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Up in time. He can't get that one to fall. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Knicks. Changes here for the 76ers. Cunningham's checked in for Mobo. Edgecombe comes in for Harper. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Murray. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Hart's checked in for Ayton. Anunoby comes in for Bridges. MP's checked in for Wallace. And Brunson is subbed in for Kohler. So on the floor for New York, Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's MP. And it's Towns in at the center position.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Brunson passes to MP. MP drills the 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Brunson passes to MP. They get it again. Towns getting it done under the hoop.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
Portis outside. Pass to Cunningham. The 3 from Edgecombe. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Edgecombe's got 13.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
From downtown. Again, MP missing. The Sixers leading. Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
And capable of sticking it from the mid-range. I like seeing Maxey go to work from this area.
Pass to Towns. New York working the ball around now. And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
And here is Maxey. And here's Cunningham outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. Here's MP, defended by Portis. Here's Brunson. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Sixers ahead, up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome to...
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active. And
All right, fellas. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Cunningham is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Harper in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Edgecombe. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
MP finds Hart for three. Rebound by Philadelphia.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Everyone's Magalas button, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and turn on post notifications if you want to see more NBA action. My name is Mikey. I love you guys and peace out.